So let's talk about order entries and strategies. All right, so I'm gonna illustrate this starting from the matrix. So I'm just gonna place a buy order over here on MES just to jump into this example. Anytime you place an order inside a generic trader, the order entry window will come up unless you have one-click trading turned on. And if you haven't watched the video on the advanced trader or trading from the chart, what I mean by the one-click trading, so if you go in over here to the main menu and you go into settings, you have this option right here under global general settings to enable one-click trading. And what that does is once you submit an order, it goes directly to your order book and be ready to be sent to the market, right? So once you're in your order entry window, you can start setting up your order however you want to do it. You can just do a simple order. So you have different order types. You have your different order types over here in the top left. You got several options that you can, choose from over there. So let's just pick one. For example, let's say I want to place an order with a stop loss, and that'll change the settings that I have available to me. So for example, let's just say I want to buy one MES at market, but I want to have a stop loss offset of 10 ticks, right? And I can just place that right there. And if I'm satisfied with that, I can just press the submit button and that'll send the order to the order book until it gets filled, right? So that's the basics of it. It's really simple. You just pick whatever kind of order you want and you just make settings according to your plan and your strategy, right? All right, so let's say for example, you use a bracket order all the time and you always use the same settings. You always have the same take profit offset and the same stop loss offset. If you don't want to have to put all of those settings in each and every single time that you place an order, you can set up a strategy so that those settings are auto-populated into the order entry window, to make everything easier for you. So you can set these strategies up in the strategies widget. If you don't have one open already, you just go up here to the trading menu and then click on the strategies widget there. You also, if you have one open already, you can just go up here to your icons of your open widgets and you can click on that and then it'll come up. And if you want to add a new strategy, you just click on over here on new strategy and you can make your changes in here. All right, so to illustrate this, I'm just going to use a bracket order. I'm going to set up a bracket order similar to what I have over here. So, starting from the top, a lot of these settings you're just going to keep at the default. It's just better to probably keep it at the default, but you can make as many changes as you want to. So, you got your open order type up here. You got your different options there. I'm just going to keep it at the simple order. I'm keep it at my default account. If I got multiple accounts, I can, make those changes there. The default side, you can go ahead and select whatever you want there. Just going to keep it at default. And then your default quantity, or you can keep it at default quantity, or you can change your quantities here. For example, let's just say I want to go at 5. And then your symbol, you can have it at default symbol. Now, you see this unknown symbol error. So all these default settings there at the bottom, it's giving me this error because it's still on the previous contract month. So the current contract month is U. And if I want to change any of these other default settings, I can do so down there. Let's say I want to change the default setting to be 2 instead of 3. I can do it that way. It's going to give this weird thing, or I can just click in it and just make it 2 so that it is not as weird as that made it. And then I got other settings right here. You can just play around with these however you want to set this up. But it's to keep this moving along so we don't spend a whole lot of time here. So now you see those errors went away. And then the next thing I want to pay attention to here is my order duration. Let's just say I want to change it from the default. It's going to be down here at day. Let's just say I want to change this for this one to GTC. And then I can change my take profit offset. It's going to pick a random one at 15. And then stop loss offset, I'll pick a random one at 3. And then now once we got all of our settings together, we can go ahead and make sure everything is good. When to check over it, you can go ahead and click save strategy and it'll give you the option to set the description for what it is. And I'm going to put MES test 3, I don't know. And go ahead and click save. Now I can see that strategy that I just created is there. And let's just say for this example, I want to use that strategy in this order entry window. So I can just click on the folder right there, and then I can pick the strategy that I want to use. Click use strategy, and now those settings will auto populate in there. And then I can go ahead and, if I want to submit this, I can go ahead and click submit. All right, so that's the order entry window and how you would set up your strategies. So if you have any issues, make sure you reach out to Generic Trade Support through the contact us in the main menu. Just click on the main menu and go to contact us, and that'll give you all the information for how to contact them. And if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned here, feel free to leave those questions in the comments below.